stipulated that the convict be executed by hanging. She came down from the dock in tears, but was duly remanded by the presiding judge of her right to appeal against the decision. Ibrahim Jata, GRTS.
You can follow that story and other GRTS programs on www.grts.gm. There you can also monitor GRTS Radio live. Time now to take our first break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the international news. Stay tuned in.
GRTS Digital FM on 98.6 and 102.6, the best FM station in town, where you can capture hundreds and thousands of potential customers with a wider coverage around the country. Advertise today and get your targeted customers. For more information, call 9933263, 9957255, or 4497331 and 9906445. GRTS Digital FM.
Welcome back. Dozens of people shot dead, some with their hands tied behind their backs, as Libyans celebrate the death of their former leader. A human rights group has called on the new rulers to investigate the deaths of more than 50 people in a Sirte hotel. Human Rights Watch says the victims appear to be supporters of Colonel Muammar Gaddafi. Now, the discovery came as an autopsy confirmed that Gaddafi died of gunshot wounds to the head. The manner of his death is raising questions about Libya's future. CNN's Dan Rivers reports.
With liberation just declared, questions about Muammar Gaddafi's death just won't go away. This video, obtained by Reuters, purports to show the ambulance carrying Gaddafi's corpse mobbed by fighters. This man claims to have killed the former dictator. Another screams he witnessed that shooting. Neither seems remorseful. CNN could not independently confirm these claims. This video also emerged over the weekend, showing a gun being brandished near Gaddafi's head. Images that throw into question the transitional government's claims that the former dictator was killed in the crossfire after he was captured. His body was on public display for 2 days until it was removed for autopsy and then returned to cold storage for further viewing. The autopsy concluded he'd been killed by a shot to the head, but it's not clear if that shot was at close range. The specific details of the report have been passed to Libya's Attorney General and have not been released.
The NTC said they would treat Gaddafi's body with dignity. But now he and his son have been turned into a ghoulish freak show, with people queuing for hours to see the former dictator of Libya.
His death has tainted the declaration of Libya's independence in Benghazi. Mustafa Abdul Jalil, the chairman of the National Transitional Council, told a crowd of tens of thousands that tolerance, forgiveness and reconciliation were important for Libya's future success. But his words are apparently ringing hollow to some who point to these disturbing scenes of Gaddafi's last minutes alive. Dan Rivers, CNN, Tripoli.
Well, we now take a look at sports. Serekunda Central Sports Development Association, in collaboration with the Gambia Football Coaching Association, recently concluded a 3-day training for local coaches. The training, as we hear in this report by Ndai Kumbademba, is aimed at improving football coaching in the Gambia.
An association with the aim of improving sports in the Gambia, particularly football, training of this nature is a step ahead in the race to provide quality local coaches. The training of these coaches is an initiative taken by the Association of Serekunda Central Sport Development with the view of enhancing and capacitating the skills of football coaches in the district. The 3-day exercise brought together 21 coaches. The participants could be optimistic of a successful output, for not only were they taken through a series of theoretical lessons, but also capped with practical sessions as well. Officials are with the belief that training of this sort can only serve to revitalizing the Gambia's domestic game.
Since on Friday, theory lessons were on, topics like the role of the coach, the team building, principles in attack and defense, and how to plan a training session. Now, with all these weapons, it will equip them so that when they come to their Nawetan or whatever competition they organize within the community, I think it can go a long way in helping and also minimizing problems that are encountered as far as football is concerned.
The president of the association is looking forward to a successful football coaching year, taking into cognizance that the association have been participating and most helpful in areas that need developing in the coaching segment.
As far as our mandate is concerned and our yearly program is concerned, this could be termed as one of the last training that we have as far as this year is concerned. You know, similar courses have been run in all the corners of the country, from Basse coming right down.
For the architect of the 3-day training, the motive behind the exercise is due to the growing need of well-trained coaches.
The motive behind this thing is that the Gambia Football Coaching Association have given a task to all the Nawetan zones that before starting a Nawetan tournament they have to train their coaches, or at least they have the basic understanding and the concept and the law of the games, so that when they go back to their teams they can enforce it there and give them the details so that when the players come in the field, when they are playing, they know the rule of the game and the rules and regulations of the games.
The participants have gone through all the stages the exercise have offered. They are optimistic that their coaching skills have improved a great deal.
First, we don't know what we are doing as a coach. But since these 3 days we have started this course and training, we have learned a lot in this course.
The Gambia Football Coaches Association's latest run of community-led training exercise for coaches is one way members believe will help stimulate interest in the game, as well as having the desired effects in improving coaching in local communities. For Grts News, I am Deiko Mademba.
Well, time now to take a quick look at the weather report, courtesy of the Central Forecast Office.
The Gambia is endowed with a wonderful landscape full of baobab trees. Like its Cape Point in Bakau, it is one of the most exotic sceneries in the world. The baobab tree is a symbol of resilience, wisdom, and resourcefulness. For the baobab tree provides good food in times of hunger, rents its bark for medications, and its sap for glue. In the Gambia, there is a company like the baobab tree, 100% African and purely Gambian in all aspects, in know-how, design, value, capital, and management. That company is Elton. Elton, employing hundreds of Gambians and proudly associating itself with development in the Gambia. Elton, side by side with the Gambia.
Good evening, and once again welcome to the weather segment. As usual, we begin with a summary of today's weather followed by the forecast. Conditions over the Gambia today were mainly warm and sunny. For what will follow, let's start with a look at the satellite image captured at 16:30 hours, indicating deep convections over the offshore areas of the Gulf of Guinea states, becoming more intense over the central and southeastern part of the continent. Northern Africa was mainly dry and stable during the hour. For our forecast tonight, we are expecting a partly cloudy and warm atmosphere across the Gambia, becoming relatively cool near dawn. Day tomorrow will be warm and sunny. Winds will be purely northerly in orientation, but generally light to moderate in speed. Morning temperature values are expected to be 22 degrees Celsius over Banjul and Yundum. We are expecting 21 degrees Celsius over Kerawan, Sibanor, and Jinoy. Elsewhere over the country will be 20 degrees Celsius tomorrow morning. Top temperatures will be 34 degrees Celsius over Banjul and Yundum, as well as Kerawan. We are expecting 35 degrees Celsius over Sibanor and Jinoy. The rest of the country will be 36 degrees Celsius warm tomorrow afternoon. Low tides will be 0.27 meters at 3 minutes to 2 in the morning and 0.10 meters at 2:23 p.m. High tides will be 178 meters at 8 minutes past 8 in the morning and 8:44 p.m. Wave heights will vary between 1 to 2 meters and will be purely northeasterly swells. The sun will rise at 2 minutes to 7 o'clock and will set at 18 minutes to 1900 hours. With that, it's a good night, everybody, until we meet again.
Well, before we end the news, a recap of the top stories. The touring APRC National Women